What's up with it? It's your boy King Paysos doing the things that I like to do in the places like to do them. And this is another episode of Paysos Talks. And this one, we're going to get a little crazy on this one. This is a deep Paysos expose of the music industry. So I could kind of bring you artists up to speed of what you really up against, because I don't really think y'all understand the competition. As an artist, I used to think when I first got in the game that the only competition was other artists. In my travels, my experiences, in my journey, I've come to realize that we're competing up against a whole bigger scheme of things. Not only just the artists, not just with lyrics, not just with looks, gender, race. We're competing against a system, a button. It's a fixed fight. The whole thing is rigged, in my opinion. And I'm gonna point out certain things that highlight how rigged the system is. Let's talk about the illusion of independence. Many of us independent artists, we stand on this foundation of independence, and we move with this integrity, like no labels, we doing it ourselves. But are we really doing it ourselves? Let's take a step back. Many independent artists are still tied to hidden labels, hidden label funding, distro advances, management clauses. It's a whole bunch of underlying things that really it really questions how independent are you. Like, look, you got distro deals, right? We rely on these bigger companies to kind of give us the momentum we need, or give us the accessibility we need. So in all reality, how independent are we truly if we're dependent on the system that's rigged? We look, let's talk about all right, so my boy's down with Rock Nation Equity Distributions, right? And it's like he doesn't get any help on the marketing side. It's all left up to him. So now, yeah, he paid for a name. He paid to be a part of a brand, and he can kind of capitalize off of it if he knows how to. But all in all, the only person that benefits in this situation, for real, is the label, because my boy still has to do the work. We know several artists that are signed who run around with these tags of labels and use them to get into, as leverage to get into positions. And those things, those are good, but what are they really doing? They're really slaves. They really slaves. They're really slaves. They're not really getting backed by a company, for real. Not the money, at least. The name, yeah, but the money, no. No, they really don't have no equity in the company. So, and we let's talk about the algorithm. What the fuck is the algorithm? We so in love with this word. What the fuck is the algorithm? How social media or social platforms push paid promotion and not raw talent? So basically, the real shit gets hidden, and whatever that gets paid attention to most is what is being injected into the algorithm. Basically, whatever you pay attention to the most. So if you're not on your phone watching anything that leads back to you, then you don't actually benefit from it. Are y'all getting me? Like, this shit is super real. The illusion that the illusion that most of these artists see, right? Or most of us. Let me not disassociate myself because I was caught up in this shit too. I would be like, yo, why is the dumb shit more popping than the real shit? Why all I see on my timeline is bullshit and nothing that's suitable for me, right? Then I also look at how artists start promoting their albums. Why is everything tied to like controversy or drama? And then I start thinking about like the media and how they promote every topic. They draw in emotion. So I start feeling manipulated because it's like, damn, nobody's listening to me. And it looks like people are just taking advantage of the feelings that I openly have. Now, if we break this shit down on some real shit, right? If we break this shit down on some real shit, this shit gets psychological. Nigga, we not up against just an artist, nigga. We up against data, algorithm, behavior patterns. So, in all, what are we doing? How do we win? It's all rigged, son. It's all rigged. It's all fucking rigged, bro. Like, I can't even. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing. Look how we gonna keep it on the whole independent thing, right? So as an independent artist, how I look at this shit is like, yo, it's so much shit we gotta navigate through, right? Let's talk about the money flow though. Like the royalty pipeline with publishing, mechanical performances, sync neighboring rights. All of those things are necessary steps for you to excel in this game, but they all go through a bigger company. You feel me? So if you don't have your, like, and this is why I push ownership, right? Because ownership is leverage. If you don't own your shit, you really not getting nothing. Don't be fooled by these artists. These niggas ain't getting shit, bro. Most niggas is making at least like 0.004 off of a stream, nigga. Like, you not niggas ain't making 1,000,000 streams could probably get you a pair of sneakers, my nigga. Like, let's be for real. Let's stop looking at the numbers. Niggas juice the numbers all day. You see, they got bots for that. This is a button. It's a button. Get your money up. You could push the button for yourself, my nigga. And that's all I'm really saying. That's all I'm really saying, bro. Like, this shit is fixed. The fight is fixed, nigga. If you focus on ownership, copyrights, trademark your name, copyright your music, sync your music, place your music on SoundTrust, Song Trader, all of these things so you could cover the board. Submit your set list. You know what I'm saying? Get your business in order. Then you start building leverage in this game. And I'm not gonna hold you. Like, the more knowledge I give you, the more you get your shit right, the more these niggas not gonna fuck with you. The more you're gonna have to be independent. But this is a road that you want because you win in the end. You dig what I'm saying? You win in the end. So at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, do you want to get paid or you want to spend your time paying somebody else? Look, we leave so much money on the table behind not being aware of what's going on, or not understanding the business side of things, or not understanding the contracts, or not doing the royalty splits, or not really handling our business and moving with this blind faith like some miraculous person is just gonna pick us out of a crowd and say wait and give us everything that we want. No, wake the fuck up, nigga. Get serious about your shit. Get serious about your craft. Get serious about your business, nigga. You are a brand. Streams don't pay you, nigga. You think these artists is getting money off of streams? No, they packaging bundles together, nigga. T-shirts, hoodies counts as a stream, nigga. So when they my albums dropping, you see all them numbers, know that it wasn't just streams. Know that it wasn't just album sales. Know that that shit is fixed. When you see these artists going on rants and all of this controversy, just in the back of your head, just know that this shit is bullshit. It's fixed. It's coached. The fight is fixed. How you fix the fight for yourself is own your shit. Own your shit. Instead of spending all this money on chasing the clout, spend the money on chasing your legacy, building your legacy. You see it all the time with these contracts and how labels exploit the artists. Look at these 360 deals. Take everything that you're doing and you pour on your soul into your music, and they taking everything, a percentage of everything you can do with your music. And y'all in a rush to do that? Half of you don't know how to recoup anything. What does recoupment mean? When the labels take their money back that they invest in you. There's all types of hidden shits. You can check my website, kingpaysos.blog. Download the free ebook there. Download the artist split sheets. Download my checklist for artists of all the things that you need to do in order so you could your bag can be solidified in this game, man. Yo, labels don't, no, not even labels. Artists, understand the hierarchy, understand the way this shit works. Know the difference between a label and a distributor. Know the difference between a distributor and a publishing administrator. Know the difference between copyrights and publishing. Know the difference between mechanical royalties and performance royalties. Know what bags you supposed to get out here. A lot of y'all niggas ain't even maximizing. Don't even know what bags you leaving on the table. So you not maximizing. Niggas don't know you could get paid for your performances on the back end. You worrying about not selling tickets because you some hood legend. Fuck your hood legacy, nigga. Sell some tickets, nigga. Get the money on the front end, and the back end. Sell some tickets, submit your set list, nigga, get paid 6 months later. So you get paid the front night off the tickets, and then on the back end, 6 months later off the motherfucking show you just put on. Duh. You do that enough over a course of a year, nigga, is you not caked up? Let's talk about it. You can negotiate. Like, the more you move like this, you can negotiate how to move, how niggas move with you. Ownership creates leverage, nigga. Leverage deals, nigga. You can, if you know you can bring out 100 people, you can create leverage with any establishment that you work with. If you know that you can sell 100 tickets, you can create leverage in any room that you step in. If you own your shit and own your business in order, niggas just can't hand you shit and tell you that it's filet mignon, my nigga. This shit rigged. As an independent artist, you must know that. You must know how they market the game is all deception, my nigga. How. Look, Look at them, how they market hip hop regardless, my nigga. Check this shit out. Notice the type of rappers that make it. It's always the struggle rapper. It's always the gangbanger. It's always the toxic love. The pain. The pain. They selling you. They marketing your emotions and selling it back to you in a stereotypical form. And we just buying into it. And as artists, we're trying to create we creating our whole being and our whole existence around what we've been through, but that's nothing for them, nigga. That shit is just a category to be placed in. Yo, fake clout, nigga. You know the term chasing clout, niggas, nigga. Y'all chasing the fake clout at that. Like, there's marketing and promotion companies that can inject followers, engagement, comments, streams. You can push a fucking button and get 1 million followers, nigga. 1 million streams. You can push a button. Niggas, Tekashi 6ix9ine already told you that. But y'all was so busy worried about the snitch and shit. But he was already giving you game. This is a typical example about how they market shit, how people gravitate towards the controversy and not the facts. If niggas gravitated towards the facts, I would be the richest nigga in the world, bro. But I don't got no controversy going on. So they're not going to gravitate towards me. They're going to gravitate towards Cardi B. They're going to gravitate towards Nicki Minaj. They're going to gravitate towards this Young Thug shit. They're going to gravitate towards the Little Durks. They're going to gravitate towards all of these people, the Puff Daddies, the people that got shit going on. That's who they gravitate to. No substance, just distraction from what's real. When are we going to fucking wake up? When the last time somebody really went viral or some real shit really went viral? Notice what goes viral, nigga. Notice what the fuck goes viral. That's why I urge artists to build your own audience that buy into you and whatever product that you got to sell, whether it's your music, your t-shirt, just your lifestyle. Look at yourself as a brand and have people connect with that. Have people relate with that. Have people buy into that. You know what I'm saying? And create your fucking ecosystem. I'm like, notice niggas not getting signed unless they already got that. Unless you already got it, motion, you got engagement, you got a crowd that's already on you. Niggas, the labels, they ain't trying to do that work. They want you to do the work. So, do the fucking work. And then go into the labels if that's what you need and demand what the fuck you need. But know that you're going to have to lose something to get something. And in the end, you still lose something when you deal with them labels. Look at everything that's going on with Nicki Minaj. Look at every rapper. What artist has a good testimony about hip hop? We watch it. We watch the labels invest to engineer the image of these artists. We watch the labels inject bullshit so it can bring back sales and engagement for them. We watched all that. We watch this every day. It's starting to seem like they're more invested in image engineering than the music development. Nigga, look at the tape. Look at the artists. Look at the labels. There's no fucking artist development programs for the labels. They don't even do that. Maybe TDE does it now. But other than that, nobody. No label offer artist development. And that was a thing. I can't stress to you how much ownership means everything, bro. I can't express that to you no more. You see so many artists fighting over their masters and their publishing. How many people who have fucked up contracts in the game? We learned from so many different artists. They was in fucked up contracts. They sold their soul for so many albums and then been trying to get out of this shit ever since. And then once they out, they have no money. They back in the hood with us. How many times we see this shit? Who really owns what? Masters, publishing. Who owns this shit if it ain't you? A lot of people want to talk about creating labels, but don't have a fucking S Corp or a LLC to start with. Won't trademark their name. Won't open up a business account. Won't put no credit line on their business accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole way to really get this money out here. But people want to half-ass. But those people that's tuning in with me, luckily y'all tuning in with me. So you don't gotta half-ass. You don't gotta half-ass. You get your business together and you approach these brands as partners, not as somebody with their hand out, so you can make some real plays. Look, I ain't gonna keep it too long, but I'm gonna just give you some game. Listen, I got a formula for all independent artists. When it comes to being an independent artist, there's 3 pillars of independency, okay? Ownership, that's number 1. If you don't own your masters, your copyrights, your name, your company, your publishing, you can't be independent for real. Point blank. Ownership gives you leverage. Ownership gets you the second pillar of independency, leverage. Leverage allows you to move around, make deals, make big plays. That's what leverage does. It leads you to the third pillar of independency, and that's longevity, legacy. You feel what I'm saying? When you building something for yourself, you working in for yourself, you creating a longevity for your legacy. Because now when people go back to look at what you done and what you own, it goes directly to you. So look, first off, let's get it right. Get down with a pro. Register with a pro. BMI, ASCAP, whatever pro, BMI, ASCAP, I'm with ASCAP. Get down with a pro. Register for your copyrights, your publishing. Control your distribution. Whether it's United Masters, they take, I think, 10%. Whether it's DistroKid, like figure out what distribution company works for you and gives you the most for your buck and control that. Track your money, track your royalties. That means when you upload a song, register that song, put it on Song Trust, put it on Sound Exchange, get the lyrics songs ready, upload them everywhere on your YouTube and monetize there. You feel me? And track your fucking money, nigga. When you perform, submit your set list to your pro, whether it's ASCAP on stage or BMI Live. Register submit your set list so you can get paid on the back end. Build direct with your audience, dog. Get your email, create a fan base, create a website where you can get all of this traffic. You dig what I mean? This is the game you in. This is how you turn exposure into equity. You know I'm gonna get you to that bag. So get the fuck off your ass. My name Paysos, not Freesos. And this black market, Paysos Talks, you already know how I'm coming. Artists, check my website, kingpaysos.blog, kingpaysos.com. I ain't got nothing more to say. I'm done fucking talking. Get it back, nigga.